Cities of the world, from myth to reality. All right, let's dive right into this explainer and begin a journey across every single continent to uncover the greatest forgotten worlds ever discovered. Throughout time, humanity has built these towering, incredible monuments to its own success, only to see them totally swallowed up by the earth, the jungle, or the sea. Today, we're going to explore that fascinating line between myth and reality and see exactly how these hidden worlds are finally being brought back into the light. Picture this for a second. You're walking through a dense, totally silent jungle. I mean, we're talking no human footprints for centuries. Massive trees are stretching up to the sky, and you've got these thick roots twisting almost like tentacles around giant crumbling stone walls. The air is just completely silent. And then suddenly, as you push through the thick vines, this enormous, intricately carved staircase just appears out of nowhere. It really makes you stop and ask yourself, right? Who built this? And, well, why in the world was it abandoned? So that brings us to part one. The mystery begins. Now, whenever we talk about vanished civilizations, there is one name that is instantly recognized across the entire world, and that is Atlantis. So, was it history or just mythology? Some experts, and honestly countless enthusiasts, truly believe this world-famous center of wealth and power actually existed in antiquity. Others, well, they think it was just a legend, kind of like a cautionary tale that just got way out of hand. But honestly, whether it's historical fact or pure mythology, our absolute obsession with finding it really proves just how captivated we all are by civilizations that somehow slip through the cracks of time. Moving on to part two. Why do cities disappear? Ancient builders often operated with some incredible hubris. They were completely convinced their creations would literally last forever. Because think about it, every civilization believes they're the exception, right? Take the ancients' belief. The ancient Egyptians built those monumental pyramids, fully expecting them to survive until the end of time. The Romans were absolutely certain their sprawling empire would never, ever fall. And the Maya created these magnificent stone cities deep within tropical rainforests, built to endure anything. But then we have the harsh reality. Dust and time teach us a pretty brutal lesson here. Literally no city is immortal. So, what exactly are the catalysts of collapse? Well, despite all their incredible greatness, cities eventually succumb to brutal natural forces, turning these magnificent palaces into just rubble, or burying them beneath ash and water. Take earthquakes, for example. An earthquake can destroy centuries of architecture in a matter of minutes. Or volcanoes. A sudden volcanic eruption can bury an entire, thriving society beneath feet of ash, just freezing it in time. Then you've got floods that can simply wash massive settlements away, and disease that can quietly empty out the busiest streets. And, of course, we can't forget war. Human conflict can reduce the absolute most magnificent achievements to dust. And once the people are gone, nature's takeover begins. It quietly goes to work, and it's a relentless step-by-step process. Step 1. Saplings grow, breaking right through those fortified stone walls. Step 2. Powerful roots literally split engineered roads wide apart. And Step 3. Wild animals just move right into these abandoned, once cozy homes. After a few centuries of this, the greatest city simply becomes part of the topography. And the crazy thing is, if there are no written records left behind, future generations completely forget it ever even existed. Which brings us to part 3, the high-tech search. Thankfully, today we aren't just wandering blindly out there. Scientists are using this futuristic arsenal of modern technology to solve these ancient riddles. Think about these archaeological capabilities for a second. First up, satellites. We essentially have eyes in the sky that can scan vast forests from space for any unnatural shapes in the terrain. Then there's LiDAR, which is basically laser mapping that lets us see straight through thick, impenetrable jungle canopies. It's a real game changer. We also use ground-penetrating radar to reveal deeply buried buildings without digging a single hole. And my personal favorite? Underwater robots that are actively exploring ancient cities submerged beneath lakes and oceans. I mean, it is absolutely incredible. Because of these incredible tools, entire civilizations that were once believed to be mere myths are actually proving to be very, very real. Every year, scientists uncover new ruins that literally rewrite history. This isn't just about, digging up old pots. It's about fundamentally changing our understanding of the human story. Every single year, a new discovery forces us to open the history books, cross out what we thought we knew, and completely rewrite the timeline. And that leads right into part 4, humanity's forgotten worlds. The search continues basically because millions of ancient structures are still out there, just hidden beneath forests, deserts, mountains, and oceans. In fact, some experts believe the greatest archaeological discoveries have not yet been made. Let that sink in for a second. It's a thought that just fills you with such a sense of wonder. We always kind of think that all the great explorers lived hundreds of years ago, right? But the truth is, the most massive discoveries are likely still ahead of us, just waiting patiently in the dark. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want you to think about this. The next time you take a walk, look down at the ground and realize that history is layered right beneath us. Keep your eyes open, because you really have to wonder, what forgotten world might be hiding right beneath your feet?